We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
The Skull and Bones is a secret society founded at Yale University in 1832. The Bonesmen, as they're called, choose their initiates just like Freemasonry. In fact, the only way one can join the Skull and Bones is if one is invited by inside members. Every year, only 15 members are allowed to enter, which is...
I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. Good morning. I hope everybody is well. Pretty much, guys, I've been down the rabbit hole of Skull and Bones, Yale, Harvard Endowment investments, and some of the members that are tied into Skull and Bones are tied into the executive order. This is a huge video. Behind the scenes, Grayscale boasts of their endowment, which is actually... This is the one right here that sent me down this rabbit hole. The Ripple Effect. World's largest crypto asset manager says XRP is the only rising investment trust in the market slump. And this is through Grayscale. Grayscale is a subsidiary of digital currency group Barry Silbert, Glenn Hutchins, Harvard, Yale, all ties in on this video. This is going to be a pretty good video, guys. Some of the behind the scenes players that are getting involved in crypto. One of my things I always say here is follow the money. So this is what led down this rabbit hole. University endowment asset allocation. Besides being the home of Skull and Bones secret society, Yale University also boasts of one of the nation's largest endowments, led by David F. Swenson. Remember this name, Swenson? What I thought was really interesting here is this is the Skull and Bones member list right here. Oh lordy. Let me get over here. Right here, Skull and Bones members list. But if you go right here, it's pretty interesting. Some of the people that are tied to this organization. John Kerry faced off against George W. Bush in 2004 U.S. presidential election. The first time two Bonesmen had run against each other for that office. But what I thought was really interesting, a name that really jumped out at me, is this one right here. This is Secretary Stephen Mnuchin. And we know who he is. He's helped draft Executive Order 1372, also sits on the board of the Financial Stability Oversight Council. U.S. finance regulators formed crypto working group, Steve Mnuchin. FSOC declares that cryptocurrencies are not a threat to the financial system. So that's pretty interesting right there. George H. Bush, who are the Skull and Bones, the Yale secret society with 3 presidents among its ranks. So that also led to this. Famed endowment manager invests Yale's money in crypto funds. So pretty much what I'm saying is you got Yale endowment, basically ties to Skull and Bones, which ties to Secretary Treasury Steve Mnuchin. So basically, I mean, come on, guys. We know these guys are all in a small circle working together. Harvard and Yale would not invest this kind of money into cryptocurrencies without having some kind of knowledge. That's for sure. On October 5th, University Investment Office, under the stewardship of famed manager David Swenson, has put an allocation towards Paradigm, a new cryptocurrency fund, has raised $400 million. CNBC added into the report by stating Yale had also invested in Andreessen Horowitz' $300 million crypto fund prior to the capital raising close in June. Now, guys, if you're not familiar with Andreessen and Horowitz, I'll pull this article up right here. Existing Ripple investors include Google Ventures and Andreessen Horowitz. So Andreessen Horowitz is one of the earliest investors in Ripple. Harvard Invest in Cryptocurrency report says, and we got, in choosing to invest in cryptocurrency, the report previously reported that Yale University, whose endowment is led by David Swenson, invested in Andreessen Horowitz's first cryptocurrency fund. And you see who Andreessen Horowitz invested in Ripple Labs, that's for sure. But if you go down here, Swenson, Summershine, who said several universities have chosen to invest in endowments and Grayscale products. Grayscale products. And that's what brought us to this article right here. The ripple effect, world's largest crypto asset manager, says XRP is the only rising investment. Now, this is Grayscale's investment chart. And as you can see, everybody's negative. Bitcoin negative. Bitcoin Cash negative. Ethereum negative. Ethereum Classic negative. Litecoin way down. But the only one that's showing signs of life on their investment trust is XRP. And that's right there. And that's why I'm excited about that right there. And this is Grayscale right here.
Highs in the cryptocurrency world. Tell us a little bit about that company, how it works, what it does.
Sure. So Digital Currency Group is a C Corp. It's a model that our founder and CEO, Barry Silbert, created, really hopefully to emulate the format of an IAC, a Berkshire Hathaway, a SoftBank. DCG today has basically 3 buckets of assets. Bucket 1 is venture capital. DCG is the largest VC in the industry. It's made investments now in about 120 some odd digital currency related businesses in over 30 countries around the world. Doesn't mean DCG is the largest check writer, but it certainly means it has the largest portfolio and really gets fantastic data and insights as a result of those investments. The second bucket of assets is Digital Currency Group has a large balance sheet that holds digital currency. And there are some convictions that Digital Currency Group believes in. And so it maintains certain balances in different coins and does that as part of its treasury management system. And then the third bucket of assets are the subsidiaries that DCG owns. The first is a business called CoinDesk, which I'm sure you guys know. They just threw the fantastic consensus event.
Yep, we were there.
And Blockchain Week here in New York.
As was everybody who matters.
Exactly.
8,500 people.
And so CoinDesk has been part of the DCG family since 2016. Our regulated broker-dealer and trading business is Genesis, so they've been, again, trading since 2013. And then the third subsidiary is Grayscale Investments, which is our asset management subsidiary. Started to provide enough air cover to start seeing Visa and MasterCard and every other bank and insurance company, broker-dealer. And it was when Goldman Sachs co-invested with Digital Currency Group into Circle that it then started to provide enough air cover to start seeing Visa and MasterCard and every other bank and insurance company, broker-dealer, et cetera.
JP Morgan.
Yeah, JP Morgan, to be able to put money to work in the digital currency space.
Whoa. A lot of big names there saying they're putting money in the digital currency space. So, and this is Barry Silver, who he's talking about, who backs the Digital Currency Group, subsidiary of Grayscale. Coinbase and Ripple investor Barry Silbert has scored a 9-figure fortune. And this is one of the earliest investors in Ripple and Coinbase. And Grayscale secures $300 million in crypto, bear market demand booming. So basically what I'm saying is this $300 million that's coming in this bear market in Grayscale is basically through famed Endowment, through Yale, Skull and Bones, Steve Munich, Harvard. Harvard Investing Cryptocurrency report says. So guys, I mean, come on now. Basically, here what I'm here to say is follow the money. Behind the scenes, a lot of big time players are starting to get involved in this movement. And guess what? Now we're hearing about all these big time players getting involved in the bear market. Because guess what, guys? They flooded the price down exactly where they want them. They're buying in. I'm buying in. I'm not a financial advisor. But anyway, guys, thank you for your time today. The CKJ coin will pop up. What do you think about these connections to crypto? What do you think about XRP being Grayscale's biggest earner? And like I said, guys, the CKJ coin will pop up right now. We're on a campaign for 20K. Please smash that subscribe to help support the channel. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.